Hi everybody, I'm Claire from Rainbow Acrylics. I'm going to do a really gorgeous painting, or hopefully really gorgeous. It's going to be some more flowers, some more bloom-like Dutch pour flowers. I'm going to use really pretty colours and I'm going to do another base which is multicoloured. So it's going to be white, but I'm going to add some pale pink. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. So let me show you what I'm using. So these are the colours I'm going to use. I'm really trying to keep it simple. I often end up with so many different colours, different contrasting colours. I'm keeping it quite simple. So the base will be a mixture between Pebeo acrylic paint and this is, what's it called? Lilac. It's going to be a little bit of that lilac with my Amsterdam white. And then the design colours, the flower colours, 3 Amsterdam colours, Caput Mortem violet, bronze, permanent blue violet, and then some Pebeo Studio Acrylics iridescent silver. I've got here the Amsterdam pearl violet as well. I might well use some of that. Just going to see how it goes. Start with these colours. Really excited about this colour scheme. I'm going for classy, girly, not so bold and in your face colours, more natural, calming colours. Canvas I'm using, I've got it here ready. It's 8" by 12" canvas. So I'm going to aim for a few flowers along the centre. So let's get started. Right, I'm ready to start. I've put push pins in the back of the canvas. I put them in and it wasn't level, so I've just been pulling them out one side just to make sure that the canvas is now flat and level. So I'm going to lay down my base. I'm going to do it slightly differently because it's not going to be a plain base. It's going to be a multicoloured base. So I'm going for the majority white, but then I'm just going to add a little bit of pink and I'm going to blow the base out with the hairdryer. So these paints, the base paints, I have mixed with owatrol, and the design colours I've mixed with floetrol, the American floetrol. So they're mixed differently. So I'm going to put the recipes in the video description. And the only reason I've done that is because in the UK, the floetrol is much more expensive to get hold of and get it shipped over than the owatrol. So literally just to sort of cut down on costs, owatrol in the base, floetrol in the design. So I've got some lovely colours there. I'm just going to blow them out. That's so pretty. The other reason I've started using a hairdryer to blow out the base is it covers the edges. So it might be slightly more wasteful because I've got lots of drips, but a lot of these edges are now covered. I'm just going to go around and just touch the corners where, or some of the bits that have missed, but really there's actually not that much, not compared to the way I did it before with using a spatula. Most of this is covered. And it also means the edges are covered with a lovely flow of paint. What I used to do is, with my finger, run my finger horizontally along the canvas. Whereas actually I'm not doing that. I'm just letting this paint that's on here just flow downwards. So it's got it's a much thicker, I think much more natural flow to the paint. And then where there's a bit more of a gap here, I'm just dabbing the paint on. So I'm not wiping it, I'm just dabbing it. So that actually gives a thicker coating of paint. And I'm just dipping my finger in any paint that's just dripped off. Because any of the drips are fine to use. There, and that's done. That is my base coat completely covered. Right, flower time. Right, so I've got my colours here. What I think I might do is put the colour on using the stir stick instead of pouring, because that way I've got a lot more control. Right, so I'm just going to drip the paint on. Right, let's go with that to start with. So that's the permanent violet colour. So now I've got a little bit of silver. Right, all done. Let's give this a bit of a torch because I haven't yet torched it. Right, where do I start? Okay, let's start up here in this corner. Wow, oh my goodness, I love it! The colours, there's so much of that deep purple has come through. I was worried that that might get a bit lost. And the bronze looks lovely. Can't see any silver, but that's okay. Right, let's keep going. Wow, these colours are so amazing. The lacing that is appearing and the cells are incredible. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of extra fiddling around now. So my only criticism at the moment is I've got a nice big white gap here, bit of a white gap there. So I think I'm going to just do some fiddling around, and then if I've still got big gaps, I might just try and add some tiny little flowers. Not sure, I'm going to do some fiddling around first. Right, I'm happy except for this area here. I love all of this. Oops. It's just this one flower. It's there's too much of a gap here and there's too much here. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually just scraping off that flower really carefully and just trying to add maybe a smaller flower there and one there. This gap is too small. I think it will just be, I'll just be too clumsy in trying to put another flower in between. I don't think it will work. So I'm just going to, I hope I don't regret this, just try and remove this one flower, because I just think that flower will really bug me. Composition wise, it's just not working. I would like my negative space, but it has to be even, and it's not. There you go, it's gone. So I'm just making sure I scrape the edge as well, because I don't want any drips of flower where there isn't a flower. Right, I'm going to add a little flower there. And then one, I think, just here. Because what I'm really liking is the way that these are flowing off the edge of the canvas. So I'm totally happy doing them right at the edge. Right, I'm happier already. But now I feel like there's too much of a gap here. Oh, I could never win with this. Right, I'm just going to do some little bits of tweaking here. Right, now, do I do anything to link the flowers? Do I do any swirly bits between the flowers? I have finally finished blowing around, tweaking bits, adding bits. I finished, and do you know, I am so happy with this. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let me take you in for a close-up. So there's so many things that I want to tell you about that I'm happy with. First of all, the cells and the designs. Wow, it absolutely amazing. The floetrol is incredible compared to the owatrol for making cells and lacing. It's just in a totally different world. The colours, wow, bronze and the purples, I love it, really love it. The base colour, look, it's so pretty. You can see just these really subtle waves of pink within the white. So I think that just really adds to it, instead of it just being a plain white base. All these little swirly bits, I started adding them and then I wasn't sure. But as I kept adding them, I think it really worked, because it just fills a little bit of the space. And also I've done some lines that actually, well, that one actually isn't touching, but it should join up the flowers so that they look like they're touching more. Just so happy. So my next thought is I want to do this on a bigger scale. This is quite a small canvas, really cute little painting, but I might try and be daring and go big next. Right, I will keep all my fingers crossed that this dries well, and I'll be back in a couple of days. So here it is dry. I love this piece. I'm so pleased with it. It's just so cheerful and happy. I think I prefer, let me turn this around, I think I prefer it hanging vertically like that. So let me take you in for a close-up. It's the detail of this piece that I am so happy with, and the shimmer. You can see there, that bronze in there. Wow, it's just amazing. Look at the cells, the lacing there, the purple lacing, and this white, the white in the middle, it almost looks like, I don't know, a bit of cobweb or something. It's so sweet, so pretty. But the bronze is just absolutely beautiful. I think it really does make it. It actually looks quite gold in this light, but it's not. It's much browner. It's kind of a browny orangey colour. But actually, where the light shines on it, it looks gold, but it's not. But I'm blown away by the detail. It's just so pretty. I'm just so happy with the colours. Definitely going to do more of these paintings. I really feel inspired by these little flowers. I think I'm going to actually look more into the bloom technique now and actually deliberately try and create some bloom designs. Let me know what you think. Let me know, do you like the coloured base? Do you like the swirly bits? Do you not? What works? Because I read every single comment that I get and use these comments to help me to go forwards. Great, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and then you'll be notified as soon as I get new videos up, and hit the notification button to all. Great, thanks so much everyone. Bye.